it's just, in my mind, just a matter of time. And the more fear we impose on these tokens and Bitcoin and the blockchain, the longer it will take, but it's happening.
And if you mentioned Jamie Dimon, so let's bring it back to Jamie and JP Morgan. What do you think is going to be the thing that they will have to change the most or lose market share and somebody else is going to do better, faster, serve their clients better than JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs can do?
You can just hear the bankers panicking right now.
But what
Just
what
feel the panic in their voices.
What's the line
But here's
of business that is most
well,
vulnerable?
here's what always happens. The first thing that happens is they try to go, oh, it's nothing. And they did that. I mean, that's with every new industry, every new technology comes along, the powers that be, the incumbents, the status quo, all say, it's nothing. Don't ignore the man behind the curtain. This is nothing. And then all of a sudden, it's too big to get in there. They're going, oh my God, I got to face this thing. And then they all line up and they wrap their arms together and they say, we're not letting this happen. And then it keeps going. And then they say, okay, well, let's sue them. Or let's go get the government.
There's another thing they do. They adopt the technology. I think.
No, that's at the end.
They will adopt this technology.
No, this is the last thing they do. No,
yeah, it's like
it's after. It's after. Right. It's after the press planting. They plant the press stories. They put out lawsuits. They create as much of a fuss as possible. They try to get their government friends involved. And then they go, oh God, this thing's happening. And then they go, okay, what are we going to do? How do we get it? So then they either make or buy, as all great companies do. They go, am I going to make this or am I going to buy it? Am I going to make an exchange, or am I going to make a new kind of wallet? Am I going to bring it in so my clients can use this? I know it's there. I know it's better than what we've got.
I think they're all at that stage already. I think that's where we are. I think the large exchanges, whether it's NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange, which is owned by ICE and Jeff Sprecher, who's a wonderful entrepreneur. I mean, I think the Goldman Sachs's and so forth, they're kind of there. Fidelity and the asset management, they're kind of there in this next 6 or 18 months.
He has kind of put himself in a bind, whereas Jamie, but whereas Goldman Sachs didn't get into that bind, they didn't put themselves out there saying, poo-poo, this is a fraud, and poo-poo, this is the. So Goldman Sachs has been able to jump in. If you've noticed, they're jumping in.